Recently, I haven't been posting any league racing or Roblox racing, maybe Lego racing videos, or just anything about racing at all. It's been quite a while, and the last video I've done was a lap time video in Australia. However, this video is going to be completely different. It's a very special video, because this will be the last video I'll ever do with the 2025 cars in a league race. And luckily, Fwgp was the people and the community that managed to see and witness me driving the 2025 car for the last time ever in a video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and it's always free and you can always unsubscribe later.
Okay, so in today's video we're going to be doing 32 laps of a FWGP at Mexico. We've qualified P2 for this Grand Prix behind Moto, and 7/10 basically. And you can see it's the formation lap. We're meant to have a formation lap. The vision lag is so unbelievably diabolical. I cannot see a single thing. And now I'm at the front. And now I'm in P2 behind an Aston. And I'm not sure what's happening. So now I'm waiting for Moto to go back ahead. And there's an Aston that's basically breaking a rule by going all the way ahead. And now you have the choice to go backwards. No, to go pit during the formation lap. Or you can go on track. I mean, you can stay on track and have a bit more tire wear. And right now, I genuinely do not know what to do. As you can see by my onboard, doing a bit of a voiceover, I'm not sure what to do. And yeah, it's quite confusing at the moment, as I'm now in the lead, but I'm not starting in the lead. I'm starting P2. It's diabolical because the van is obnoxiously slow. Vision lag and ping is just basically the issue now, to know whether or not we're going to be in the correct spot. And we're going at like 80 kph, being unsure about where we are. Now it looks like we're ahead, but then the car teleports ahead. Now this is the problem with the vision lag and having formation laps in a PA league. And we have 1% tire wear on one of the tires, and we're trying our best to go slow as possible so we don't get any tire wear. We're doing a two-stopper, 9-9, and then we pits to medium sort of end. 1% tire wear just from that single lap. It's our current debut in Red Bull, and our teammate is very far behind, off the pace by diabolically, basically miles away. 5 lights, lights out, and away we go. We get a decent start to the race. We lose the DRS, which is okay, because that's what's going to happen. Now, we're going to have a three-way fight against these two drivers. Down in the turn when we go. We get the braking just right, and we have done it almost perfectly. We're still in P2. It looks like we're P1 now. We're not sure, though. And yes, we have taken the lead of the Mexico City Grand Prix. And we have not gotten that warning, somehow, when we got that wide. And now, we're going to try to take it safe in the S's to not invalidate or spin off and die. Which is something we do not want to do on debut, especially for Red Bull. As you know, in real life, what happens to Red Bull drivers when they do one mishap. And now, I'm not sure what happened to Moto, but we're now in the lead by a full second, which is diabolically beautiful, because that's just diabolical. We've made a horrible quali, a beautiful race start, and the guy behind us is already 4/10 quicker than us on the last lap, mainly because we always lose time in Sector 3, because of how bad I am in Sector 3 in Mexico. You guys already know how horrible I am by watching that Mexico lap time video. It will be linked in the description if you want to watch it. And if I don't remember putting it into the description, that's not my fault either. Alright. We're leading the FWGP Grand Prix against Moto. That has a perfect streak of domination of two consecutive wins, 2 consecutive poles, and 2 consecutive 26 points finishes. Now that is good for Moto, but we're not focused on the championship here. we're focused on trying to bring Red Bull in a good position for the constructors. That's why we have not tried to give up the position and still trying to stay in the lead. We got signed to Red Bull just last night, and the signing was only confirmed this morning. And it's now very late at night, and I'm supposed to basically not be doing this, but I'm doing it, and we're doing really well, especially on debut. And I think other people are going to be taking fastest lap, because we're not exactly the quickest man on this game. And Moto gets the fast lap by an insane margin. That's just how Moto is. You cannot deny him when it's just something you cannot fix or get away from. And today I have no practice from Mexico as well, so I'm going to be diabolically slow on this track. So that's why you're going to see the gap going down and up and down, up and down. And as you can see, the Ferrari of Tim. Not sure who this Tim guy is. Never seen him. He was also pretty quick at the game. Good job to this guy because he's also a pretty good driver and give us good pressure today. But you know, we don't crack under pressure as easily anymore since we're not fighting for a championship at all. We're just fighting for the race win on debut, which is something we have never ever got for a debut win. We have in NAL and stuff, but we can't exactly just repeat it, you know what I mean? We're not always so good at the game. It's just mainly luck, and as you can see, Moto has recovered back into the top 5, and he's only 7.8 seconds behind. We're not sure what happened to him exactly on the first lap, but we're on a second warning now. Not good, as once we reach the third, that's our final chance to not receive a penalty, and we cannot receive a penalty this race, or else we are going to be losing, or just getting under more pressure and ruining our own race here. Something we don't want to do. And our old championship rival in Paul F3 has snuck his way into the top 3. He's 5.3 seconds behind now. Last time we saw him, he was 16 seconds behind in Qatar. And if you guys wonder, where's the Vegas video of the finale? Well, the footage corrupted. But I was still a champion. There's proof I was a champion in that league. I'm still in that league, so I can show you guys proof if you want. I'll put the graphic shown after I won a championship, and the standings of that championship after I won it as well against Maisu. So yeah, that's proof I also still won a championship, even though I don't have the Vegas footage. So that's quite unfortunate I don't have the Vegas footage, but it was a 4-way fight at the time. So let's just ignore that. We are now losing time to Moto. He's 6.7 behind now. From 8 seconds, which is not great in the slightest towards a debut race win. Now, on lap 9, we're going to be boxing to another set of softs, and on lap 18, we're going to go on to a set of mediums. This is Moto's strategy, and we're trying to copy it 1-2-1. Because he told us that strategy in the VC we had together. And it's also a great strategy, even if he's not following that. It's still a great strategy, regardless. You need to stop and also want good grip. You're not going to go on hards, obviously. Because if you go on hards, then obviously you're going to ruin your race. Because the grip on hards in this game is absolutely diabolical. Now, I've said diabolical many times today, in this video as well. But that's mainly because I have no other words to say. Because I'm also really tired to do this race. And especially having to do a Mexican Grand Prix for 32 laps is not something I would enjoy to do. But it's okay. We've extended the gap to 6.1. Moto's slowly making that gap deteriorate. We're consistently getting 1/16s, and Moto's consistently getting 15s. And hope we have enough battery to keep Moto behind. He's only 4/10 behind now. He's going to most likely get the DRS on us. And we get a really bad final corner, so we're going to have a really horrible straight line speed. And as you can see, he's right on our tail. And he's retaking the lead because of the ping. Now we're going to deploy our battery. We're going to be deploying our battery now. As you can see, we're going to be pulling away a tad bit more than he does. We brake a tad bit later. No, a tad bit earlier. So we get optimal rotation and stuff. And he doesn't get the DRS, so that's good for us for now. And now, we're not going to be deploying for this straight, because we have enough pace to keep up on this straight. Not enough for here now. So we're going to want to hope we can keep up with him. He's on fresher rubber than us, remember that. By probably approximately 1 lap fresher rubber. And he is probably hitting not many bumps. Only that one bump that made him spin out, most likely. And we don't get DRS again. This game is just a rigging game. The most fraud game in all of PA. Doesn't give us our DRS that we earned. Hard-earned DRS of the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's been a wonderful race from start to finish. We've pulled off the perfect strategy to finish in the top 3. On debut as well, like RCF1. And this is the penultimate round. So yeah, very great job to us. And very great job to the team. But it's the strategies mostly from Moto. So yeah, big thanks to Moto for the strategy. That's in P1 right now by 12 seconds. Very great job to him. He's also trying to fight for the championship, though he came in late. Looks like it's going to be us settling for P2 today in the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's going to be us celebrating as well because it's great finally finishing on the podium after so long in actually big league for once. It's been a while, and this time it's much better and it's in a much better league against a bit worse competition. And we have finished P2 on debut. And that's going to be us celebrating this podium.
GG.
GG, bro. Good race.
I flipped twice.
You flipped twice?
Yeah.
Bruh. But I was
Dungeon called me in the middle of the race, bro.